So Phish getting in on the Super Bowl action somehow. I mean, I guess, if you thought the World Series was big, the Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl intro now with Tweezer Reprise rocking in the background. They're always sneaking on Fox telecast somehow. There's got to be somebody over there at Fox that's down with the P-Fish. So we get that now. Look, I don't know. It could have been a bigger deal if the Falcons had hung on and won. Now, Falcons fans may never, ever want to have anything ever to do with this Super. They might be blaming Phish somehow at some way at this point. So it could have been a bigger deal. I didn't catch it live initially. Thank God for the internet. I watched it 5 times before the first quarter started, though. And then, my initial thought was, look, I've spent a couple years here trying to keep the Chompers in check. They're just going to send thousands and thousands of Falcon Chompers our way. There must be some people that were like, what is that song? That's a pretty cool song. It's getting all hyped up for their team. Check out that song. Look, if that's the song, yeah, it's a nice song. But if that's the song that gets you into Phish, we got trouble. We have got trouble to show. You might want to cancel your trip to Alpharetta. Not next summer, obviously, but summer of 2018. Don't bother. So then we got, no Phish for halftime, unfortunately. But we did get Lady Gaga. Look, as far as one of these modern, kind of current pop star chicks out there, I'll take her, I guess, at the top of the list. Well, it seemed like it went pretty quick, too, really. I don't know, she just kind of ran through a medley of her songs. No, special guests. Seems like every year, whoever the dude is or the chick, they bring out somebody else. Goes on forever. All kinds of pyro going on. I don't know. It seemed kind of tame, I guess. For her, she even seemed kind of normal. For her, anyhow. I mean, she's basically out there performing in a pair of panties. But for her, that somehow's normal. I don't know. I figure if I was at her level, though, I would probably perform in my underwear as well. Why not? If you can do it, why not? Just if you can pull it off, she certainly can pull it off. I don't know if I'd be able to pull it off or not, but I still would do it. So I had no problem with her performing in her panties. Then the game itself, I was tempted to turn it off. It's just like, wow, I was at one point I was checking scores and be like, yeah, I remember when the Super Bowl used to be a blowout every year. I was going back looking at some of the old scores, 49ers thrashing people, Denver getting smashed. And then for the most part, over the last decade or so, we've had close games. I was thinking, another blowout. And I don't know what caused me to hang in there, but Tom Brady and the Patriots obviously coming back, shocking Atlanta. I don't know, man. Atlanta was rolling. They looked in control. It looked. I was feeling bad for the Patriots at one point. Like, damn, it's sad. They're gonna go out like this. Well, so much for that. And then I didn't even have time to feel bad for the Falcons. It was just like, boom. It's like, uh-oh, here they come. They're catching up. Uh-oh, they're only down 8. Well, they still need a 2-point conversion. Well, there's overtime. Game over. Touchdown, Patriots. So much for instant replay. Thank God he was in and that dude's knee was not down. Could you imagine if they had, what would they have done if they'd have been like, shit, his knee was down. He was inches short. But, it was too late at that point. They'd already blown off the confetti. There was a million fucking people on the field. James White was gone. James White was probably back to Wisconsin by that point. See how fucking fast that guy was? So that does it. And at some point I keep planning on doing a video talking here about the new Phish posters we've added. Got a couple extras too, trying to get a little frame action for them. Come from John Ahrens. John Ahrens or Ahrens, not real sure. California Avenue Artworks. He reached out to me on .net, asked me if I wanted a poster. Like, hell yeah, man, I'll take a poster. They ended up getting 5 of them. 4, show posters. That one down there is from Vegas. That Vegas one's probably my favorite. I know you can't see it very well. Maybe I'll include a picture or two here at the end. Got this one here from New York City. New York City! MSG. It's a poster we're going to have to get used to this year. And then this one here, just like a photograph blown up of the band performing. I think it was written on the back what show it was. I want to say it was The Gorge. I feel like it was The Gorge. Anyhow, I know you can't really probably see it that well there, but anyhow, just imagine. You got Paige, Trey, John, Mike, you got some lights, and you even got the crowd down here at the bottom. I thought that was a nice, cool touch. That's what I really liked about it. So, just taken right down there in the pit. You got a little glare off Paige's forehead. You got Mike over there in the Sgt. Pepper's jacket. I can't remember, was it 2013 he was rocking that thing occasionally. So, and eventually there may be, the 7 Below plate is back. We got another, the trip print over here, it may with the tickets, the poster that hung for a while there. Could be making its comeback. Thought about doing a whiteboard for the Cincinnati show the 2003 show that got me hooked. Did not pull off the whiteboard, but look, this is what we ended up with. Look at that, 100 points. Ending with Possum, Cavern, and Velvet Sea. Got a big, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Get a look at that 10-point down with disease in the first half, though. That was big. That was big. Had the geezer that went down during I didn't know. Right here, this guy right here on full chomper alert for the Wilson opener. All right, guys, I've said enough. I'm F Zappa 20. It's time to get out of here. I don't know what I'm looking at up there, but boom, we're out of here.